Good morning, people. What's good? Coming from Bali, you can see the scenery, waves are crashing, a lot of things crashing, and media reports is also crashing on Erik ten Hag, his future. A lot of people calling for his head. Ten Hag out after 3 games, basically. 1-2 lost. No, sorry, 1 lost, 1. No, Jesus, what are you thinking, Mick? Lost 2, 1-1. Oh God. I need more coffee and more of this coconut thing, right? So listen, at the end of the day, not going live here, enjoying my first holiday in 2 years, but still there's a lot of things going on in my mind. And you know, when you look it down in the ether, there's a lot of people calling his heads, a lot of fan channels having debates about Ten Hag, he's not good enough. But you look at you know, the latest reports is that Ten Hag is backed. Omar Berrada has come out and spoken that he's a guy. It was a decision already made prior to my arrival and Dan Ashworth, and we work very closely in the transfer window. We are on the same page. In matter of fact, they are the ones that decided the recruitment strategy, and Ten Hag was part of the recruitment process plan, asking, is this the player that you want? So everyone has identified the targets. So, well, of course, you got to look at from a perspective. I don't want to have arguments. It's 3 games into the Premier League season. Nothing has really gelled as of yet. And I was thinking the starting 11 that we've seen is not going to be the starting 11 moving forward. And of course, it's always despicable when you lose against Liverpool. But as my good friend Alex was saying on the video the other day, he's sitting here next to me as well, saying that Liverpool is lethal, right? Liverpool hasn't done any changes. They have the same squad. They just added on Chiesa. They changed the manager, but it's been a build from 5 years, 6 years, and Jurgen Klopp. So it doesn't matter who comes in. It's the same system. Now, if you look at the overall rebuild right now, you know, Dan Ashworth is coming in here. Will Cox, the technical director. They set a style of play that this is the way we want to play. Like, you know, play out from the back, expensive football, possession-based. And it's going to take time for people to sort of understand and gel. So I wouldn't panic as of yet, but I was having an argument on Twitter the other day as well to say, look, you know what? How can you back Ten Hag? Well, why not? Who else is out there, like, you know? And you just got to go with the reports, what the media is saying. Like, you know, is it too early to call for his head? I certainly would believe so. So have a walk with me here, and I will just show you what it means to think fresh, you know. I can't simply put myself in this notion that we need to sack the manager now, but on the other hand, if everything goes tits up, if he starts losing a lot of games to Christmas, arguably to say that he will be gone, right? He certainly has been backed in the transfer market, certainly has been given all the tools necessary. We also have the new backroom staff in Ruud van Nistelrooy, Rene Hanke, and you know, new set pieces coach, new medical staff, and new rebuild. So we just have to be patient. And finally, I would just say that this is the only manager since Sir Alex Ferguson that's been given his 3rd year. So look around, like, you know, Mikel Arteta as well. It took him 4 years until he started cooking as well. So it's a process. And I know that fans are having expectations to say, well, with this new establishment, the new rebuild, we're going to be back and winning trophies, but calm down a bit, like, you know, calma. You can have your opinion, Ten Hag in, Ten Hag out, but I'm not going to entertain this whatsoever. I'm just going to go with the latest reports, but been said, but Omar Berrada, his statements that we back him, we fully support him, you know, we like what he's doing, we've been part of this plan, we've been part of this team, so equally it's our fault if we fail. But I don't think we will fail. That's the thing, right? We bought in Ugarte very late in the window. He's our main man. We've seen that Casemiro has been yapping, saying that he doesn't like the tactics. But sorry, Casemiro, you don't have the ability, you don't have the legs. And they tried to get rid of Casemiro in the summer window, but it was so difficult to get rid of him. We tried to get rid of Eriksen, Lindelof, but on high wages, contractually speaking, you can't really force them out if they don't want to leave, and there's no bids coming in. Apparently Eriksen is staying according to his agent as well, so we are stuck with dead wood, and that gives me a transfer window which is about 7.5 out of 10 this season. Of course, we got 17 players out, record breaking, and 7 players in. So overall, we just have to wait and see. Like, you know, I don't want to be overreactionary. I want to think fresh. But unfortunately, when there's no football being played, there's a lot of media speculations, and the usual suspects are out there calling for his head. I mean, all the publications we're talking about, even pundits, Graham Souness and all them, like, you know what I mean? So it is Man United. Just buckle up. You know, we're used to this. We are kind of immune to this already. Like, we've seen this story before. But don't fall into the media fuel, because they are feeding on your negativity. They like to make you negative. So just enjoy, relax, forget about football for 2 weeks. It's international break, and off we go. Window's still open to get loanies in. Will we get in for a final deal for another midfielder, which is reportedly being Rabiot? We will see. But currently, he doesn't really help himself in his post-match interview. I can agree with that. I see some comments regarding that. You know, you're delusional, Eric, if you start talking about trophies. But we talk about Premier League, and, you know, talk to us how you lost against Liverpool and what was the actual plan, right? So typically you need to start talking facts, Eric. Like, you can't start talking, you know, gibberish, you know, just to save yourself. Be brutal, be honest, because if you don't, you will lose the fan base. And eventually, if we come down to Christmas, I back this team, I back this process, I back the manager, because I don't see any point of actually kicking him out right now. But if you're losing so many games until Christmas, I put my hand up to say this was a mistake. This is where I stand. So I keep my powder dry, and I say, Ten Hag, you're my manager, you know, back this team, and I believe that we are going to cook after the international break. But let me know what you think at the end of the day. There's no news coming out here more than you're going to hear this amplified stories about Ten Hag is losing his job, Ten Hag is under the pressure. But on the facts, we can just read the comments, what Dan Ashwood has been saying, what Omar Berrada is saying, is that we are backing our man. And if they're backing the man, so should I, and so should you. Support the team, for fuck's sake. Mick Ruby here from Bali, enjoying my stay, having a holiday, and hopefully I made sense and a better day. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and you should see Jarvis's Corner tonight. A little bit delayed, Jarvis has been traveling. Tonight is Jarvis's Corner, 9 p.m. UK time. He will go into more of the Liverpool game, the tactics, the Ten Hag stories, and all that jazz. Until then, people, stay beautiful, and glory, glory, Manchester United. Or, like Papi said, go, go, Man United. See yas. Bye.